should enact mandatory military service for all citizens. Our new idea of military would be protecting our civilians through more than just overseas and frontline troops. Military does not only mean men with rifles. It encompasses a whole scope of professions that may never have to face battle. Mandatory would mean that once you reach the age of 18, you serve in the military for 2 years. This could be after you graduated high school, or if not enrolled in high school, then once you turn 18. This leads to our 3 premises. Our first one, people have the right to a good quality of life. Our second one, equity of citizens should be promoted. And our third one, people have the right to a sense of security within our country. Our first premise is the right to a good quality of life. A good quality of life means living a life that has a high standard for health and comfort, which includes career, salary, education, and resources. In the military, you'd be financially comfortable. You would receive total compensation, a stable salary, and insurance policies like healthcare and life insurance. While in the military, family services are provided. This includes housing, home care, and jobs for spouses. This financial support would continue after your service was completed. There are many websites dedicated to providing career and retirement opportunities. Career opportunities available to servicemen after the military include careers in legal, law enforcement, medical, aviation, administrative support, technology, and engineering fields. Specifically, the Army partners with over 250 civilian companies that value the skills and motivation that soldiers possess. Some companies offer hiring preference to military personnel if you express interest in the company. The military provides resources for people to receive further education after serving, as well as ways to transition from service to civilian lifestyles. It is every citizen's duty to represent their country and learn the necessary means to protect and uplift the quality of life for citizens, which leads to our second premise. The equity of citizens should be promoted. By having everyone go into the military, there would be no discrimination of who gets sent to the military and who doesn't, or that only certain types of people enlist in the military. No matter family background, financial history, or educational qualifications, every person would be in the military protecting our citizens. Each person would be able to give themselves the chance to put their qualifications and skill sets into a job that would best suit them and help protect the country. This idea of protection is essential to a military. Our third premise is the right to a sense of security within our country. In Maslow's hierarchy of needs, safety and security is the next tier above physiological needs. For most people, feeling safe within one's surroundings is essential to be able to start building a community and relationships. The more people we can have involved with protecting our citizens and government, the more we will be invested in each other's well-being. Potential enemies we may face in the future are from cyber hacking and cyber attacks. The issue of stolen identity and identity fraud might be curbed through more people working on ways to prevent it from happening. People working on new technologies to make the cyber world safer, as well as new ways for the U.S. to help citizens protect their rights and freedoms, would help us build a secure environment to raise our children in. Having many people trained in natural disaster relief would be beneficial for Hurricane Katrina. When Hurricane Katrina happened, there was a lot of chaos and uncertainty of what to do. Being able to have people trained on what to do if another natural disaster happened could save a lot of lives and limit the havoc that occurs when daily life is disrupted by unexpected events. The same could be said for the surprises the U.S. faced when 9/11 and Pearl Harbor happened. Having people trained to aid civilians in moments of crisis would allow us as a country to keep our citizens safe and at ease in their own home. Again, our 3 premises are: people have the right to a good quality of life, the equity of citizens should be promoted, and people have the right to a sense of security within our country. Thank you.
Thank you.